Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. I'm here with my buddy Charlie.
God, I'm excited to live life today, Miles. I'm just looking out at this beautiful lake with my best old buddy right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
God, sturdy shoulders on you, Miles. Sturdy shoulders.
So before we get too far into the episode, Charlie,
Yes.
we're supposed to be at a bar today.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wait, let me guess. It's my fault.
No, actually not.
Oh, really?
Well, we switched the location for this shoot last minute so that you could be one with your cabin.
That's not true. That's not why we switched it.
No, we switched it because we enjoy being at the lake. And we weren't able to get a bar lined up for today. But tomorrow we're going to get one.
And you already started off by criticizing my glasses right before this. Not my facial glasses, but my other glasses. And you criticized my facial glasses too. So what's the issue? What's the issue with the glass?
Oh, all you would have had to do was just rinse it with a little bit of water, and I think it would have been fine.
Are you saying I don't have clean glasses?
No, they just, if you got bubbles that are sticking to the side of your thing, it's either like, it's just, there's something in there that's catching the bubbles.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were a ton of bubbles on that glass.
There was. Now it's good.
I mean, it was like lined with bubbles the whole way.
So all the dirt is now at the top of the glass with the bubbles. So it is.
I didn't know that. I've gone my whole life and did not learn that. Question for our listeners. Did you guys know that about the bubbles in the side of the glass?
And again, I'm pretty sure that that's what it means. But like, if you've ever like gone to like a brewery, they'll flip the glass over and they'll rinse it before they put a beer in there so that they ensure that there's no like dust particles or anything on the inside of the glass.
I mean, in my brief time bartending, I do recall doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that was the reason.
I think it is. So
it's wild how many things in our lives just go over our heads, and then, you know, you can only dodge information so long before it hits you square between the sears, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're bellied up at Chuck's cabin. We're still bellied up here, though. Right
Bellied up indeed.
Charlie, there's something that I have noticed about people at the lake.
Yeah.
And it became very prevalent when I went to my buddy's cabin. And my buddy is an activities at the lake guy.
Nice, dude.
And my family is more of a small amount of activities. And the only activity you do is work. You know?
Yes.
You know, like,
yes.
So it's like, that's what we're limited in activities. And then the rest of the time, we just like to sit. We're a sitting people at the lake, whether that's on the dock, whether that's in a lawn chair, whether that's on the porch, whether that's in the boat. You know, we get out and do stuff, but it's mostly sitting activities. Go to the bar and sit.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I think that you can almost categorize lake people into two buckets.
There are two types of lake people. There's the doers and the sitters.
Yes. And half of the people like to do stuff at the lake where they're constantly doing activities all day long and they're exhausted by the end of the day. And then the sitters are exhausted from doing nothing all day.
You know what the difference is, Miles? I think is that some people, they got a lot going on in the mind. Okay. And vacation can be really scary because that's when it slows down. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to keep that mind occupied with the next project or the next activity or the next thing, because God forbid you slow down enough to start feeling your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
Drink.
That's it. That's it.
So they're both sides are, you know, like, oh, I do a bunch of activities, I don't need to drink at the lake. That's because you're just keeping your mind occupied with activities.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you're a sitting group of people at the lake, you keep your mind occupied with drinking.
We're all just a bunch of squeezels sniffing out that dopamine, you know? Nice.
I mean, my read on you is that you are an activities guy at the lake.
God, am I an activity? I just had the whole family here about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that, and I redid my whole garage. I mean,
during family time?
yes. Well, it's not during, like, I would be around for family time, certainly. But, everybody's going off doing their things throughout the day. And I was doing that stuff too. But I would steal little moments for Charlie because it's my vacation too. And I got that garage looking just good, And I'll tell you this. There's nothing that, like, I go to sleep at night thinking about my garage. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not just saying that because we're on a podcast. I'm trying to sound somewhat goofy or interesting. That's just a factual thing coming out of my mouth right now.
He was very jacked to show us his garage yesterday.
Yeah.
I think he was a little upset that we said, hey, when we get there, let's hop on the boat and go cruising and fish a little bit. I think you were like, but in your head, you were like, but first I'd like to show you the garage.
I mean, I was saving it up, kind of like, and I got it. We had limited sunlight. Let's get out on the boat. Let's have some pies from Pie. Let's look at the sky, my guy. And Pie is a pizza place in Three Lakes, Wisconsin. Shout out. And but anyways, yeah, I was excited to get you in that garage, Miles, looking at my wood.
I think what's very funny about Charlie in his garage is Charlie this summer has spent more time organizing his wood in his garage than he has building anything with his garage, with his wood.
Well, no, I built some stuff with the wood I've been organizing. So I use the wood. Actually, a great way to store some scrap wood is to make a shelf out of it. Because if you ever need the wood, you can just disassemble it. So I have made a wood caddy, new shelf. I took some old banisters and I strung those suckers up, put some little hooks on them. Now I got all my garden tools organized. I got my chainsaws right where they need to be. And I got the bikes hung up on another one. Ooh. Oh, it's feeling good. You know what I'm going to do next, Miles? Why don't you ask?
What are you going to do next?
I'm going to build a very long tool bench / bar right in the middle.
Tool bench / wood storage
/ bar.
Charlie you have so many things to store wood now.
When you
so
take
funny.
down a deck, Miles, you get a lot of good wood. What am I supposed to do with it? Huh? What am I supposed to do?
And Jared, at some point today, you need to go in the garage and take a photo of his pallet wood storage.
Oh God.
So Charlie took a wood pallet.
Yeah.
He just screwed
caster wheels
to the bottom of the pallet, and then built like a containment thing around it on top of the wood pallet, and then just started piling wood in it. And he put so much wood in there. There's so much weight that the pallet is now bottomed out onto the ground.
It's not bottomed out yet, but here's what I'll say about that.
There's literally a giant bow in the pallet.
It is. It looks sick. Here's what I'll say about that. So it was like I built the wood caddy, which looks nice. I think, it's not perfect. Don't get too close.
So is that
to
the
it.
wood caddy?
The wood caddy is all the way in back against the wall. Also on caster wheels that can roll around. But
that's the one that's the A-frame though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, you almost need a log book for all of the wood storage and different names for it.
Yeah.
What do you call the one that you put underneath the shelf that you can't get out now?
So, I built myself in. So I had a slide in wood caddy underneath my shelf for the logs. Now, when you take down
so this is a log
cabin, you get some extra logs, and these are nice pieces of wood. Okay, these trees lived a beautiful life, and they gave themselves like the giving. Anyway, you're not getting rid of those.
He built a shelf next to the shelf, so now he can't get the log caddy out from underneath it.
True, but I did. It's not that I didn't think about that. Like I was doing like a thing for the brandy of like how to reorganize this part of your garage. But that was outside of the video purview, so I just forgot about it. And then when I put that there, I was like, oh, son of a gun. Hope I don't need those logs for a little bit. So, but when I do, I've already thought about this. I'm going to move the shelf to the other wall. And this is why, guys, anytime you're making wood caddies or anytime you're making workbenches or anything for your garage, you always put caster wheels on them. I'm a big caster wheel guy for the same reason I don't have a tattoo. I got commitment issues. And I think that's something that's very important.
I will have to say that is a good piece of advice. If you can put caster wheels on it, you never know.
On everything. And make sure you get at least one of those wheels has a brake on it. Ideally 2 on opposite sides. Okay. Because that stuff will roll. Now, here's what I was thinking about, Miles. This is what's getting me going. So I get a little, I'm going to build a kind of like a platform. So take like a 4x4 type area. Okay, so 4x4, I'm going to elevate it a little bit, put some caster wheels, and then take those deck boards and put them on top. Okay, so it's like a little 4x4 pallet that goes around. I can put various projects on these pallets, so when I want to bring them to the main stage, they come along. I put the locks on the wheels, and now I've got this project I'm working on, right? And then I got a project on the bench, and it's just a rotating mirage. And when I'm done with those kinds of things, I can use them to move the tractor equipment, the attachments.
Yeah. You were talking about that. So here's a question, and I'm support this. I think this is like the most forethought Charlie's ever had in like the last 10 years at least.
Yeah, I draw this stuff on a plane when I'm bored.
Well, what I mean is like you are prepping yourself to be hammering out projects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm nesting.
Your projects are all about assisting projects instead of doing projects.
Yeah.
Like you're doing projects, but all the projects are so that you can make future projects easier. But in reality, you spend an entire summer doing projects that aren't projects.
But once the projects for the future projects are projected to be done, I mean, I'm going to be so excited.
The amount of projects you're going to be able to get done.
It's going to be astronomical.
It's unbelievable how many projects you're going to get done after doing all of the projects so that you can support your future projects.
And anyone who's out there doing projects is going, oh, yeah, sure.
And I'm with you. I'm proud of you because this is the most. I wish you did a little bit more of that in like this podcast and like in your content. I think you could
go
benefit.
A long way.
That you could benefit from the building projects for projects mentality in all areas of your life.
Well, Miles, you've got to discover it to borrow from it, right? You got to dig the well in order to get the water. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm digging the well in the brain that allows forethought to come and flourish in other areas.
Sure.
Irrigation, it's going to irrigate the other parts of my life that do not have forethought or concern or care. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, your garage is looking good. It is clean. What was the thing that I said towards the end of your garage tour though? Do you remember?
What the fuck is this wire doing hanging off the ceiling?
No, I mean, that wire was hot, by the way. But
it wasn't hot.
I said
it was a warm wire. It wasn't a hot wire. Okay, the circuit was complete. It was a warming wire for the pipes. It didn't need to be plugged in. Yes, it was, but it wasn't a hot wire. You can't tell people I got hot wires.
Yeah, you're right. It was a warm wire.
Yeah.
His garage is starting to fill up, and I said, can you imagine what this garage is going to look like in 20 years? And I think the visual was you walk in and you're like, all right, this is my garage. You're like, cool, let's go to the other side. And you have to fucking shimmy through all of the stuff you're going to have in 20 years.
Yes. He's saying that because I didn't throw out an old sump pump. Okay. But in my defense, it had a lot of copper in it. Okay.
And in your, and also Charlie's like, I got to show you all the copper I got. And then he couldn't find it.
I don't know.
So there might be a copper thief in the area.
I don't know where that copper went. It wasn't like a lot of copper. I think it was about $6.50 worth of copper. But I took apart that sump pump in like 4 minutes. So if you do the math on that, $6 a minute, Jared. Are you good at math?
$6 for 4 minutes,
or six for 4 minutes.
It's like $1.50 per minute almost.
Okay, so
you're basically
pretty good. $70
an hour.
Right, $90 an hour. Good thing I like
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what it turns into over the next, and that's the measure of a good garage is not what it is when you get it. It's what it looks like 20 years down the road. And is it full, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like the measure of a good life is how full your garage is.
Yeah, that's exactly
and the things that you've collected over the years, the wood caddies you've built. I mean, you have another shed on the other part of the property.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see the wood caddies that you build in that thing. Because you got a lot of space in there.
Space to grow, baby. Now, I will say, I'm getting a little tuned up just thinking would I have in my, like back in Milwaukee in my duplex in the top. Oh, that fly just went in the beer. Shoot. In the top, I've got enough wood in the upper level of that garage, which you can't go up to. Like it's a double-decker garage, believe it or not, a 1.5-story garage, but it's technically should be like you can't go on the second floor because it's like not safe.
And this is like, I mean,
what?
This is becoming a thing. You buy property.
Yeah.
That is unsafe.
Well, Miles,
you got this garage, and literally, guys, he had to not even replace. He just added an extra header all the way the width of the garage.
Well, did you want it to fall
because the floor was just drooping?
It was bowing a little bit.
Do you inspect the property before you buy it?
Do I? No. You get an inspector, and where the hell was he on that? Huh?
Did you actually inspect the place?
I walked through it, but you get an actual inspector, Miles. Actual inspector.
I know.
Someone.
But did you hire an inspector? I know that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And he didn't say anything about it?
No.
Or he said something about it and you just decided to ignore that?
Honestly, it could have been either because I have no idea what's on that report. But I will say there's a lot of screwed up stuff going on in anything you buy. And by you, I mean me. What were we going to talk about before we just went way off the deep end here, Miles?
We were talking about activity and people and sitting people at the lake.
So, Miles, sitting at the lake, where's your favorite place to sit? Is it on that screened-in porch? Is it outside on the deck? Or is it on the boat?
I like the screened-in porch. And I like sitting on the boat, but underneath the canopy. You know, I'm to the age where the sun is undefeated. I don't need more than I need. Your
skin's looking good, I will say, though. I'm not seeing any dark spots. By the way, folks, set up an appointment with your dermatologist. It takes about 3 years. And
do it now so that when you come of age of needing a dermatology appointment, you have one.
I mean, can you believe they're turning people away from being dermatologists? You know, we need all those suckers that we can get.
And all they do is just look at your skin and go, it looks fine.
Yeah. Or they're like, you want me to cut that off for you? You know? And then they freeze it. I had them cut a mole off. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then I got the bill. I was like, I didn't know I was being charged for that. I thought that was a pro bono mole, you know? Pro molo.
Charlie also thinks that strippers are in love with him. He goes to a dermatology and he thinks he can just build rapport with the dermatologist and just get free moles removed.
I thought they were doing me a solid. Dude, honestly, though, for the amount of time it takes to remove
Have you ever been to the doctor? When do they ever just do you a solid?
I don't know. The way it was offered, though, was like a solid. You know, you want me to just take that off for you real quick? I was like, yeah.
I think they would call that the casual upsell.
Okay.
You got.
I got. Well, what I don't got is a mole on my hairline, so I don't have to feel it every time I go to the barber. Before it was like, you know, when they comb your hair at the yeah, I'm like, and I didn't ever want to tell them I had a mole there, you know, because I was like, could you go soft around my mole, please? You know?
That's so lame.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you know.
You know, I have a tender mole on my hairline. If you could avoid that, please, that'd be great.
But it's gone. And honestly,
Can I see?
Oh, you can't even see it, dude. It's somewhere there.
I know, but like,
You
is
see
there a
it?
scar?
Maybe somewhere like right around here or here. I forget which side. I think it was there. Do you see a scar?
This dermatologist does some good work. I don't see
Sound
dick.
work. I mean, and it's also God did me a favor putting on the hairline, because if this mole wasn't on my hairline, and let's say it was right here where this mole is, it would be like one of those like witches moles.
It'd be like the guy in Austin Powers.
Mole.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing here, Miles?
We're podcasting.
I forgot. Are we going to take some callers? What do
We're
you
gonna
think?
take some callers. Let's do it. It's August 6th, and that means what? The Wisconsin State Fair is officially open.
Wow.
Here's Super Bowl.
Yes, it is here, Miles. I'm going to have those deep fried Snickers and the deep fried Tootsie Rolls. I'm going to have the deep fried carrots. I'm going to have the deep fried Twinkies. I'm going to have the deep fried bratwurst. I'm going to have the deep fried bratwurst in the bun.
And you know what I like about the State Fair, Charlie?
The deep
It's
fried.
the only place where you can watch a cow get judged at noon.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, eat something that should not legally fit on a stick, just like you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Getting there, is his own event too, Charlie. You know this. Cars crawling around West Allis. People are reading parking signs 2 seconds too late, and pedestrians are appearing between parked cars like they unlocked a bonus level. One sudden stop and one bad turn, or one driver staring at the map instead of the road, can turn a great fair day into an actual accident. Someone else's mistake leaves you injured. Nicolay Law is the Midwest team you want in your corner.
That's right, baby. Call 1-855-Nicolay.
Hi, is this Erika?
Yes. Is this Miles?
Yes, it is. I got Charlie here with me too.
Hi, Charlie.
Erika, what's cooking?
Not much. I'm just trying to organize myself for the work week.
Oh, okay.
What about you guys?
Well,
it's Monday, so you don't work Mondays?
I work from home and I work for myself, kind of. So I organize myself, and, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I just want to do nothing, and, but I'm trying to get self-motivated today. And
Okay. Well, we could probably help out with that, Charlie.
You know
I
what?
would love if you helped.
She's making the wood caddies in her mind,
Yeah.
Miles. That's what she's doing. Yeah, Erika, what do you need help with?
What's your job?
Okay, so I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate. Do you know what TikTok Shop is?
Yes, we know what TikTok Shop is.
That's like on TikTok, it's like QVC.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Some people don't know what TikTok Shop is. Maybe I'm talking to too many old people, but
To be honest with you, I wasn't totally sure what TikTok Shop was. I thought it.
Okay.
Is it there like
You're an old guy. I mean, this is just.
I'm an old guy. Jared is literally setting up a fan for you right now,
I
Miles.
never asked for that.
Okay.
I never asked for that.
All
That is
right.
solely on his own discretion here.
But TikTok Shop is like where you can buy stuff on TikTok.
right. So I make videos for different brands, specifically like Korean skincare. I do a lot of Korean skincare videos. So the brands send me the products, and then it's up to me. I could make, 40 videos a day, or I can make 0 videos a day. So
And you only get paid off of commission?
yes, mostly, but then sometimes brands will offer me retainers. Like they'll offer me, a couple $100 per video. So it depends, but mostly commission. And I worked like so hard the last year to like get me and my kids like in a new house, and like I hustled so hard, and now we're like in a house with a pool, and life is great.
Whoa.
And now my motivation is like dropping.
All right, Miles, Gary Veer right now.
Yeah. Please.
I mean, this is also just part of the process. Do you know what I mean?
Totally.
Part of the process is working hard to get, your nuts squirreled away for winter. And
Right.
then you get comfortable with it, and then you lose motivation. You
Fine.
realize that it was never, ever it's not because you like this job, it's because you like what you can get from the job. Is that correct?
I like both. I feel so grateful that I get to work like 2 or 3 hours a day making videos and I don't have to go anywhere and I can be home and like it's such an amazing opportunity. Yet I still struggle with like
right, but what you just said was what you can get from the job, and that is time freedom and financial freedom, you know?
Yeah.
So you got to find a way to find something that you like about the job. It doesn't have to be making the videos. It could be the process of coming up with the different ways to do a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, you just hit the point where you realize like, oh God, yeah, this was all about getting the money.
Yeah, but it's not just about the money. You just have to envision it's not a video you're doing. It's spending, 12 hours with your kid over the week that you couldn't have spent with them before.
That's a mental gymnastic as well.
Right.
Yeah, so don't think about it as I got to finish this video. Just think about it as I got to spend all this time with my kids,
Yeah.
Build the pressure on yourself,
Okay.
Yeah. Find some guilt in there,
Okay.
But in a more real
healthy.
sense, if you can figure out a thing that you think is very fun with it and just focus on that, that's what's going to help get you motivated.
Yeah.
Gamify it for yourself.
Okay.
But listen, you didn't call in here to talk about your TikTok
I do have
shop.
a question about the TikTok affiliate.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think so when I see someone trying to sell stuff on TikTok shop, and it's great that you are able to make a living off it, and I think that's good, and I don't want to take that away. But at some point, do you feel like as a society we're getting tired of people selling stuff on TikTok shop or not?
Oh, for sure. For sure. So, but I'm going to keep doing it until it doesn't pay the bills. But I do think so. I think people, though, enjoy, if we have to see advertisements, I think people want to see them from real people as opposed to AI or as opposed to like produced commercials, So I think it's still the best way to receive our, advertisement and finding out about new products, to see it from real people, because TikTok shop affiliates are just normal people. Like we're not influencers typically.
Yeah.
But at what point do you cross over and you are, because it's your entire job?
Yeah. Yeah.
What I will say though is this is just the same version of watching TV, and it's either QVC or it's a 1-800 commercial. You know what I mean? Like Fushigi, Miles. Fushigi.
No, 100%.
I mean, or that little piece of plastic that you would like do that to get like
you spin on the ground.
Spin on the ground to get some abs.
The Thigh Master.
The Thigh Master. The Bowflex.
The Shake Weight.
The Shake Weight.
Have you sold any Shake Weights on TikTok shop yet?
No, I haven't. I do mostly skincare.
Okay. How's your skin looking these days?
Good.
You've been to a dermatologist recently?
No, I haven't. I should, though.
Book an appointment today.
You can see him in 3 years.
Book an appointment today?
Yep. And in 3 years, you'll see him. Just because.
Oh.
Yeah, you can never get into a dermatologist. And
That's
be
true.
careful when you go. Every mole is about $600.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And they want to remove everything, right?
Well, that's because that's how they make their money. They're surgeons,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
sure.
anyways, are you done, Miles? You want to ask her more about this?
No, yeah. I was just curious what you thought about that. And I just know that I've seen some sentiment of like, all right, God, I'm just getting pushed. People trying to push me to buy these stuff off TikTok shop.
For sure.
So
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff, though. It's not like Temu stuff. Like a lot of the brands are really good brands. So I don't ever push anything that I know is, I always push stuff I really love. So
that's good. That's good.
Thanks.
But yeah, I mean, there's got to be something about this job that you like.
Yeah, I do. I love the skincare. I love getting all the products. I love trying them and using them and making videos about them. I do love it. I just like relaxing too. And now that I have the option every day, like you could relax or you could work. It's just it's hard to.
Why don't you do
choose.
both?
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you just say like, all right, I work from 8 a.m. to noon every day, and then I relax the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
That's a
well,
good
that's
plan.
not enough time to get stuff done. Well, it's like, then you should just like, the task will fill the time allotted. So if you're like, I got 4 hours every day to make this money, then you'll just get it done in 4 hours.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, sometimes I set an alarm. If I got to do something I don't want to do, I say, all right, it's going to be done 15 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it never happens in 15 minutes, but I do set the alarm.
But you do get it done.
I do get it done, and I get it done a little bit
Eventually.
faster. I have to just reset the alarm for another 15 minutes, but it's so annoying to do that finally I'm like, screw it. I'm done. I just send it, and then I'm still alive. It's all good. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, why'd you call in today?
Okay, so I am super curious what you guys think about aliens. Like, are they real? Are they here? Are they coming? Like, where do you guys stand on that whole thing?
Well, you see Men in Black, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your stance?
They're already here?
They're already here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're living amongst us. Jared's an alien, part alien, right? Your father was an alien? Yeah.
I'm from Orion's belt.
Yeah.
So
The
You're a
secret-
belter
I
then.
have a belter, yeah.
The secret is on Orion's
So did any of you see Disclosure Day?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I heard it was pretty good.
It got mixed reviews. Some people really loved it, and some people thought it was stupid.
Well, they just didn't get it.
So for those of us who haven't seen this, give us a little premise here so I know what we're talking about.
Okay, so like Emily Blunt is the main character, and then there's another.
What is the premise? What's the premise of the show? Yeah.
The premise of the show is that disclosure, like the information is out now about aliens, or it comes out in the movie. So you follow like Emily Blunt's character. She basically starts like channeling an alien, and then she has to deliver this message, but like the government agency doesn't want her to get the information out. Like they're trying to keep all the information they have about aliens kind of secret because they think it's too big for the people to understand, and it's that government agency feels it's best for the people if they don't know about this. Yeah. And so it's just like this battle the whole movie to get the information out. And so
is that where she talks like
yes
yeah,
it is.
I saw that in the ad.
It's so good. Her acting is incredible in that movie. It's really good.
Maybe, Miles, we should go see it in theaters later today.
We could do that instead of doing the podcast.
Hey, we could.
Yeah.
Let's set a timer and get this podcast done in 45 minutes.
Is there a matinee
there could
in
be
town that we can go to?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we just set an alarm for 15 minutes, we can get it done. The whole podcast.
Let's do it, dude.
We're gonna start talking faster then.
Yeah. All right. 1.8 speed. All right. So what do you really think about aliens?
So I don't know, but I think that they are coming. Like supposedly if in the alien community, which it doesn't sound like you guys have done a lot of research in the alien community.
Oh my God. Don't try and woman-splain me space here. I've done plenty of research about space.
Miles, please mansplain this woman on space then.
No.
Let us hear.
No, I have thought long and hard about aliens and space. I have.
Okay.
But I want to hear what you think first.
Okay. So have you heard of Bashar? No. Yeah. So
the guy
Bashar's
from Syria?
So there's a man named Daryl Anka, and he claims to channel Bashar, who is an alien.
Okay, cool. What does
So you believe in that?
I don't know.
Well, what does Bashar say?
That's what I was calling to see what you guys think, because I don't know. So Bashar says, and Bashar's been channeling through this Daryl Anka guy for like 40 years. Like you can go back and see all his stuff for years. But he says that 2026 is the year of disclosure, and then 2027 is the year of open contact.
Did he also say that about 2023 and 2024?
Right, and that's what
and why
that's what people say. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I heard him saying about the year of disclosure before I knew about the movie Disclosure Day.
Okay.
And then that came out. And then so Bashar claims that next year is the year of open contact and that aliens are already here living among us, that there's lots of hybrids. Some people like that we know of
Jared.
are like are maybe a hybrid. Jared could be one.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I would like to pose a question here.
Okay.
If aliens are coming, if they can
That's how they make more aliens.
Well, we don't know that actually.
Well,
they might not make new aliens by coming. We don't know.
Okay. I would
Which is
guess
like the first ignorant thing about aliens that you just said. What if they don't have penises and vaginas?
Okay, we don't need to get crass here.
Okay.
I don't think they do.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Clearly doesn't know anything about aliens. What a moronic thing to say, Charlie.
What a mind fuck. Oh, that's how they do it.
There you go. Now you're starting to think. So if they can travel intergalactic space or know how to use wormholes or whatever, right? They have the technology to be able to do that, the energy source to be able to go that far in a short amount of time, travel close to the speed of light, all that shit. What do we have that they would need that they're like, we gotta get to Earth? If they can do all of that, what do we have that they need?
It's our resources on Earth, apparently.
Right. But they've already figured out with the resources they have how to get to Earth. I don't think they need anything from Earth.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. It's like a classic humans think they're the center of the universe and that everything's coming to us, when in reality we might be an ant on an anthill in the universe. When was the last time you said, I got to get inside that ant hill and see what's going on? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Last time I was mowing the lawn.
You're an isolated incident.
Well, I'll say this, though. What do humans have that you can't find anywhere else in the universe?
Wood.
That's true.
Well,
and I have a lot of wood.
So that is an overstatement.
Good wood.
It is an overstatement, right? Because it's like if the universe is actually infinite, that means that we are not special. That means that there's an infinite amount of Earths out there. Because the way that infinity works is that there's infinite options for everything.
I love it when he does that. I love it when he explains how infinity works to me.
So why would they come to Earth then?
Because, Miles, they are not that advanced to have aliens. They can't
have to be in order to travel through the amount of space they would need to travel.
Well, that's assuming they need to travel through that amount of space that you think they need to know how to travel. You know, Miles, we're viewing this all through what you can perceive. Unfortunately, the world out there is past your perception. Wouldn't you say that's right, Erika?
Just because you talk like that doesn't make what you're saying better.
What if they need our souls? And what if they need us to give it up willingly, like vampires welcome them in?
That's a better argument than wood.
No, wood's always a pretty good argument.
Yeah, I do think it's more about the resources like wood and maybe, I don't know.
Gold. Yeah, I've heard that.
But gold is it's a commodity in the universe. Every asteroid's got gold on it.
Well, what about this? Maybe they're like well-meaning. Maybe they want to help us. Maybe they're not looking to get something for themselves.
So you know how human nature works. The people who are in the position of power to be able to travel space, do you think they're in it for helping aliens?
No, I don't.
But what if aliens are more evolved? And
that's what I think.
And they've learned what every good book has told us is that love will guide the way.
Right. And that was the theme of the Disclosure movie. The whole, like, the message at the end was like that empathy is the greatest gift, because the main character, Emily Blunt's main character, empathy was like her strength. That was her gift. That's why they chose her to channel through and bring this message, which I thought was really cool because I think empathy is the solution to all of our problems.
It is. Wow, I came up with that. I didn't even see the movie, Miles. I could have written this movie. Could have written the damn movie, but what am I doing?
No,
I'm playing
I
with
can get
my
on
wood.
board with that. Like the final evolution of a living being is becoming all empathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's what we like to promote here on the Bellied Up Podcast.
It's empathy.
Do you think aliens are in the ocean? Emily, is your name Emily or am I just
No, Emily Blunt, you're mixing it. This is Erika.
Erica? I knew it'd start with an E. Sorry, Erica. What's your
That's
TikTok handle? Shout it out.
Cozy Home by Erika.
Cozy
And
Home
Erica's-
by Erica, not Emily.
And Erica's with a K.
Ooh, nice. Cool. All right, Erica. I like that.
But what were we saying?
I got us off track. Shoot. I don't know. What were we saying, Miles? Do you remember? Yeah, go ahead, Erica.
So if there's open contact, would you guys want to be contacted by aliens or would you want them to leave you alone?
They could text me.
They could text you. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to take it slow.
I'm not sure. It depends. Yeah. Start with a text and we'll see if it gets to a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Miles?
I mean, if that happens, you basically give up your entire life.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. If you're the one they're contacting, you're going to be seized by the government and you're never going to see your family again.
That requires us to take in a lot of assumptions that I think are based off of pessimism, Miles.
Okay, so I get contacted by aliens. If I am able to prove that to anyone, what do you think is going to happen?
Did you guys hear what Miles said? What a freaking moron.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That is true. If I do get contact, no one's going to believe me, but then I'm just going to get put in a psych ward and I won't see my family.
Or you'll become...
Everything leads back to not seeing your family anymore as soon as you contact aliens.
Or you'll see them a lot.
Why would you have to tell somebody or why would you have to prove it? Why couldn't you just talk to the aliens and be like, that was really cool. And then you tell your grandkids these stories forever.
Yeah.
Because you're not like, oh, grandpa's so cool. He talked to aliens. It's grandpa's a crazy person. He thinks he talked to aliens.
That's true.
So now
you don't
you're
want
souring your memory with your grandchildren.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll talk to aliens.
All right. Charlie's in, Miles is out.
Charlie, what's the first thing you would ask an alien?
Man. What does the Milky Way taste like?
Charlie might be the best person to talk to aliens
Yeah.
because they're going to be like, oh my God, did he find a way to be able to taste the Milky Way? Does he know more than we know by simply just spewing out wild shit? What else would you ask them?
What would I ask him? I would say, can you walk on the ocean floor? Yeah.
With enough weight, you can.
Well, can you though? I don't think with enough weight because I think the pressure.
Well, yeah, but yeah, you'd have to be in a pressurized deal.
Well, see. But even then, can you? Or are you in a pressurized deal? Can you walk on the ocean floor? Yeah.
How would they know that if they've never been to Earth?
Oh, they live in the ocean. Do you think they live in the ocean, Erica, with a K?
I think that's possible. That's a lot of people believe that.
Isn't it crazy that anything is possible in this world? And
That
we
is
know
crazy.
we know a lot about this world, but there's so much we don't know. And Miles, that's
Right.
wisdom, is knowing what you don't know. Something you can learn from.
Thank you, Charlie.
That's good.
Mhm.
I will.
Yeah.
I will learn.
Do you think when you catch a fish, it appreciates the momentary ability to fly?
I hope so.
Yeah, it is like, do you think they get back and then be like, guys, you will not fucking believe what just happened to me.
You got to try it.
You gotta try it. See that over there? Go put your mouth on it. It's a rush.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Do you guys love to fish? Like, what's your favorite fish to, fish for?
Oh, gosh. Well, Miles has been getting going with some bass. He's been showing me Bass picks.
I got a little honey hole of bass off the end of my dock, which is very elite with
Nice.
having a child who's not old enough to go fishing on the boat yet.
You
we've
live
tried
on
it.
the lake?
I have a cabin, yeah, but like he's not old enough to go fishing on the boat yet because we brought him out there and he brought his little fishing rod and he just threw his rod in the lake, so it's at the bottom.
Oh,
of the
that's
lake.
so cute.
So,
Is it right now?
So we're not ready yet. It's what we found out.
Did you get it?
The bobber bass thing, the rod is gone.
No. Erika, we got to tell you about bobber bass real quick.
Have we
Okay.
talked about that on this? I feel like we have.
We haven't talked about it. So,
Tell me.
okay. So Miles got his kid a hot rod. Okay. Hot Wheels
Okay.
rod. And it had a bobber on it. Okay. And the bobber was connected to a hook, but the bobber and the hook were its own attachment. So Jake tied on the bobber with the hook to the line. And we were out in the boat, and I was like, screw it. I'm going to fish with Miles' kids pole. I was doing a TikTok shop review of
He actually was.
of the Hot Wheels rod.
Yeah.
And so I send that sucker out there. Bass hits it. I set the hook, but I set the hook with a little bit too much strength, and the line snapped. Also, Jake tied a really bad
it didn't
knot.
snap. It just came untied.
Jake didn't tie a good knot. But
Okay.
Jake will redeem himself. That is coming. So now we saw a bobber sitting there. I was like, Miles, we got to go get the bobber.
Yeah, so the fish had the hook in its mouth, and attached to the hook was the bobber, but it wasn't attached to our line anymore. So there's a fish swimming around with basically like a flag over its head so you could see where it was at all times.
Except when we got close, he ducked underwater, and the bobber went underwater like in Jaws, and you see the buoys go under because they shot him. So this was like Jaws. So we're like, oh no, we lost bobber bass. So we went back to fishing, but then boop, bobber bass reappeared. And so
That's so exciting.
we spent the next hour chasing bobber bass to all different ends of this little bay. And we were screaming and shouting. And finally, Jake, he took a Meps and he cast it out there and he caught the bobber. And he pulled it in, and we were able to net bobber bass and set him free. It was a beautiful moment. And there were two rainbows.
It was a double rainbow, and it was raining the whole time.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's a story you can tell your grandkids. You don't even have to meet aliens.
I know. Isn't it cool? Yeah. And
That's so cool.
Yeah. I don't even know why we're telling this story, but
She asked what we fish for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So
mostly bass.
My lake is not considered a fishing lake.
But
so I take what I can get.
Yeah.
There's some multi-species action though.
It's actually pretty good fishery. He's got a good fishery. Yeah. We went out and
Have you
hammered
fished
him.
for muskies?
I caught a muskie right off my the point here.
Really?
Yeah. Not to brag, but it was pretty cool.
In what part? In Wisconsin somewhere?
Yeah, I can't tell you more than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Can't give away the fishing spots,
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Not here on air.
Okay.
But when I communicate with the alien, I'll have him tell you.
That's the first thing they're going to want to know.
So what did you think of my argument about that we think we are more important than we are and they don't need anything from us and we actually need stuff from them?
You think we think we're more important than we are and that they don't need anything from us?
If they can get here, they don't need anything from us.
Yeah. So there's a theory that like the Greys, do you know all the different kinds of aliens? Like the Greys apparently like used to be human and they're like us in the future, but they ruined their version of Earth. And so they are trying to help us not ruin our version of Earth, which we are very steadily doing.
Yeah, we are hard on our way of doing that.
Yeah. And Charlie, by the way, kudos and all that to what your work on AI centers or data centers. That's really cool. And I really admire you speaking up and speaking out on something as important as that, because I don't think people realize what a big deal it is.
Thank you, Erika. Yeah, those things are screwing our planet. They're screwing it like a High Life Muskie sign to the barroom wall, you know?
Yeah.
And good analogy, Charlie. That was pretty cool. You can say it, Miles. It's all right. But and the thing is with these, there's always those people that just want to like take it. It's like the tragedy of the commons. Like we shouldn't have to pay for everyone, for like a few people to get rich. It's basically what
No kidding. I'm with you.
But yeah, so the Greys, they're the ones trying to warn us. What other aliens are there?
So you've probably heard of reptilians. I don't know as much about those, but I feel like they're the bad ones.
Reptilians, huh? Are those?
Yeah. Have you heard of that?
No, Erika.
You haven't heard of reptilians?
I mean, I've heard something kind of that nature, but I don't really. Do explain, Erika.
Well, so people think like that the royal family is that they're reptilians. Have you heard this? Like
the British royal family?
Yes. Guys, I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just saying this is all, I'm trying to just encapsulate all of the alien lore.
Yeah, she's doing the lore. She's explaining to us. She's not saying she believes it, although it would make sense why their teeth are messed up. But, okay, so you got the reptilians in the royal family, and then who else?
There's something called Pleiadians. And there's something called Nordics where the Nordics, I think, look like basically really pale Norwegian people.
Oh, well, we got a lot of those in Wisconsin.
That's kind of mean to Norwegians to say that they're aliens, but
Well, actually, the Nordics are like the most beautiful of all the aliens.
Good spin zone. Still aliens.
Well, look them up. You would probably choose to be a Nordic if you were going to be an alien.
That's probably true. Good point.
What? So all Nordics are aliens?
Oh, not like Nordics on Earth, but like Nordics is a category of aliens.
Jared, can you look up hottest Nordic alien?
Oh, you're going to be blown away.
Another question for you.
Okay.
Why does there have to be aliens?
There doesn't have to be. It could all be fake. It doesn't have to be. But once you start looking it up, there's just so much information there. And also ancient people, like there's cave drawings of what appears to be aliens visiting people. And like, how did the pyramids get built? A lot of people think aliens built the pyramids.
Miles, do you think aliens built the pyramids? Because what's the best evidence that aliens built the pyramids? Let me see that hot Nord. Oh,
I would say. Oh, what do you think of the Nordic?
I mean, wouldn't necessarily swipe right, but
okay.
We may have the,
but you got to compare this to other aliens. We're not comparing this to humans. Like,
oh yeah, I mean,
looks like it's really crazy that that they look just like us.
Yeah.
Well, that's their disguise, Miles.
Have you ever watched the movie Project Hail Mary?
No.
Or read the book?
No. What's that about?
It is a great perspective moment about aliens. You need to watch that movie or read the book.
Okay.
Because we assume that aliens are like us, and like the main alien in that movie doesn't even have eyeballs and can't see anything.
Oh, wow.
So like, is it just because we have what we have on Earth doesn't mean that that's what's necessary for the rest of the universe. To just like Charlie assuming that they have sex in order to procreate.
Right.
Well,
it's like, how can we draw a picture and be like, that's what an alien looks like when we're only doing that based off of our own human bias?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that aliens are not beautiful to us. Like, have you ever
Yeah.
like looked at like a dog and been like, that is just a hot dog. That's just like, I'm really attracted to that dog.
Okay, Miles, can we, like, you're going to get us flagged on all sorts of
But
things
it's an
right
example
now.
of there's no way we're gonna think aliens are attractive because they just won't be made in our image.
Yeah, they could look like flubber.
They could look like flubber, but to
Yeah.
other flubbers, there may be more attractive flubbers or not. But we look
Yeah.
at flubber, we're like, they're all ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aliens might care more about what's on the inside.
Ooh. Wow. Empathy.
I don't know. Empathy. Yeah. It all comes back to that.
True. They might be inside out. Their intestines might be on the outside of their body.
Oh, they could be worms. Oh, dude, if worms are aliens, I am in trouble.
They might be.
I have used so many of their beautiful flesh to catch fish. Really?
Yeah.
Why do fish like worms so much? It's not like worms grow in the water, you know?
That's a good question.
But then you look at a lure, which is basically like a worm dressed up as a stripper, and you're like, all right, it doesn't matter what you're throwing to a degree, you know?
I think
Yeah.
what you're finding out is fishing is a lot of luck and right timing.
A little bit of skill though, Miles.
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah.
But if you're fishing where there's no fish, then the skill becomes more about knowing the spots to fish than it is actually the art of fishing.
Sure. That was a dig on me because I took him fishing last night and we didn't get anything. Although,
Not even a bite.
well,
And when we went to my cabin, how much fish did you catch? Too many to count.
you have an aquarium right outside. The entire lake is an aquarium, and no one fishes it. I didn't see one fisher the whole time I was there.
We were there in the middle of the week.
No, it's,
Anyways. Yeah, I mean, that's just like kind of my stance on aliens is to assume that
there was a
know-
pressure change last night. Okay,
Okay, you're right.
good Lord.
Barometric pressure.
I'll take you out after the show. I'll get you some fish, Miles. All
Well,
right.
first we got to go to the matinee of the demolition day. What was it?
Oh yeah,
Disclosure day, but
Disclosure
it's.
day.
Demolition
I think
Man.
it's-
Go see
I think
Sly.
it's streaming.
Oh, it's streaming. Oh,
Yeah, I think you can stream it now.
Was it on Peacock? I don't know. God damn it.
I don't know.
Peacock?
Apple TV maybe.
But yeah, that's my stance on aliens is I think that there's something in the human code that we require this fascination that we're not alone, where is a good chance that we're alone, or we're not alone, but they're so far away that we'll never know that we're not alone.
we are
Okay.
all seeking.
I think most people who believe in aliens have not critically thought about how big space is and how big the universe is. And even if there was an alien out there and they left right now, it could take billions of years for them to get here and we'll never know.
Yeah. So do you want to know how they travel? Allegedly?
I do.
Wormholes.
Sure. That could be it. But like apparently it's some kind of frequency. Like you get on a frequency and then you travel that way by just like shifting frequencies, which is how they say people like there can be aliens among us, but we don't even know it. Like maybe we're just not on the right frequency. And that sounds crazy, but you know how like within your own mood or your own attitude, you can kind of like shift your frequency and you can think positive and get in a better mood. Like what if that's just like a micro way of shifting frequencies and we're just not very good at it as humans, and the aliens are just super good at shifting frequencies and they can travel that way?
Now, if you had gone the idea of like quantum entanglement, I maybe would agree with that. But like, have we proven that frequencies can teleport or even shown any sign that if you tap into a right frequency, you could suddenly vanish and be in another spot?
I'm just going to say this right now, Miles. You are on the wrong frequency. And I can tell with a question like that. Good Lord. Erika, don't worry about this guy, okay?
Okay.
You
Okay.
and I will find an alien out there.
Okay. I knew Miles would be pessimistic, and I appreciate that because I'm skeptical too. I'm a very skeptical person. So
You should be.
Yeah, I think it's healthy to be skeptical.
I would just like to say that I try to be rational in these types of situations because it's very easy to fall in love with a narrative and a story that aliens look like Nordic people and they're hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a great narrative and story to believe that the royal family are aliens and they have bad teeth because of it.
I added the bad teeth part for the record.
But that's how easy it is to spew up a narrative. Look at that. You just did it yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's fun, man. It's fun.
Fun.
What are we doing here on this earth if not talking about things outside of this earth? And you know what? At some level, can't we all just understand that we are dust?
And unto dust we shall return.
Ash Wednesday, right there. Right there, baby. Well, Erika, it's been a real pleasure having you on the Bellied Up podcast.
Oh, thank you, guys. It's been great to talk to you. You have the best podcast. You guys should be number one because you are so much fun. And I'm a female in my 40s. I'm probably not even your target audience, but I just love your podcast. I feel like I'm hanging out with like friends from college or something. It's just a nice little break in my week to get to listen to whatever you guys are talking about.
That's really sweet. Hey, can you give Miles and I a Korean lotion to put on our face to make us look more like a Nordic alien?
Yeah, what would you recommend?
I have lots.
What would you recommend?
I would recommend that you guys just get started with something. I mean, what's your current skincare routine?
I have a lotion that I've used for the last 6-7 years.
Okay, and you put that on after you wash your face?
After I shower. I don't wash my face.
After you shower. Okay.
I'm only washing my face in the shower.
Okay. So like once a day, you wash your face in the shower and then you put on a lotion when you get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not the worst, but it could be a lot better than that. You probably need to be having an eye cream.
Are you talking to me or Charlie?
I'm talking to you, Miles.
I got dark under eyes, but you know what?
Yeah, I think that was, I don't know if you need to suggest that to me.
Oh, okay. Then don't do it, and we'll see.
Kidding.
Under the right lighting.
Do I have bags under my eyes that I need to take care of? Do I look tired?
No, I think what it is, though, is it's really important to be like proactive about your skincare.
Is that what you're recommending? Is proactive?
No.
I
don't think you need that, but.
But if you take
care of your skin, it'll pay you back.
What ingredient do those South Koreans put in their skin stuff? Because I always hear people talking about the South Korean face stuff.
Yes, right.
Is it like whale's semen? I've heard.
Salmon sperm was a big one.
Does any of it actually work, or is it just all like alien talk?
Yeah, no, it works. It's definitely better to be taking care of your skin and putting things on it than to do nothing.
But not chemicals, because you're putting a chemical on there and then you might as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
But everything's a chemical.
So what lotion should I buy then? If I shouldn't be buying what I got?
I don't know that yours is bad. Maybe it's good. I just think you should do a couple steps, like just add an eye cream for now, like keep doing your same lotion thing, but just before bed, put a little eye cream under your eyes.
And what will the eye cream do for me?
It'll help you like 10 years from now when you're like, oh crap, why do I suddenly look so old? Like it'll keep
kind of like Charlie's done in the recent years. Because he's basically like Charlie is my preview into what my future holds.
I've aged like a president.
What's your skincare routine, Charlie?
Oh, I use some stuff.
Good.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I mean,
that's awesome.
I'd look way worse if I wasn't using some stuff.
So you keep using your stuff, and Miles will just do his one lotion, and then we'll see what we see in like 10 years. We'll see what happens.
This is your future, Miles. All right.
Well, okay. So let's derive some value for the listeners here.
Okay.
If is it different advice for guys and gals, or do you believe that guys and gals should be doing the same routine?
I think guys and gals should both be doing a skincare routine, like taking care of your skin, doing at least a couple steps, like a toner, a moisturizer, an eye cream. But women tend to enjoy it more, so they do more steps. But
right,
guys
but in a perfect world, guys would be doing the same routines as women.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well then let's just blanket it. If you're a guy or a gal out there, what is the
Take care of your skin.
What is the 3-step routine they should be doing?
3-step? Okay. If it's only 3, then it needs to be cleanse, moisturize, eye cream.
You're big. How much are you being paid to be pushing this eye cream?
Any eye cream you want. I'm not even saying a specific brand.
All right. Jared, do you use any eye cream?
Never. I never use lotion.
I use ice cream.
Yeah.
Different than
Jared doesn't even use lotion?
No, I only use it on my back, like in the middle of winter when it's really dry out.
How do you get it on your back? Because it's hard.
It is. I'll use
You
like
gotta be really flexible.
I'll do like a towel.
You put lotion on a towel.
Just not the best method.
That's
Jared,
hilarious.
start using a moisturizer.
I will. You convinced me.
Okay.
I don't know if he's convinced.
Yeah, it was super quick.
Which one should I buy?
There's some really good. Based is a brand that men are liking right now. BASED, Based.
Okay.
It's real simple, like 3 steps,
I mean, I only really started putting lotion on my face because my skin started drying out in the winter and I would have beard dandruff going on.
I noticed that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunscreen is good too. Oh, do you oil your beard? Do you use like a beard oil?
In the winter, I will.
I'll use olive oil on my beard sometimes.
Really?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Works
That's
pretty well.
why you're so.
That's why he's such an attractive alien.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I gain any calories though when I put olive oil on my beard. Like if it's
Good
60,
calories.
right?
Good
Yeah.
calories.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good kind of fat.
Yeah.
It's a fatty, yeah.
It's a fatty oil.
Coconut oil.
Yeah.
Coconut oil is great.
Yeah, and it's cheap. You can get bit,
Yeah.
but you got to do the extra virgin stuff.
I have tried putting Pam on my beard before. I just spray that
Really?
on and slick it in.
That's interesting.
I've never done
Mm.
All right. Well,
Erika?
that was some good alien talk.
Last shout out for the TikTok shop. Go ahead, Erika.
Cozy Home by Erika.
All
That
right.
is my page.
Get out of the
Thank you,
goddamn
guys.
pool and start making some videos.
Okay.
Pick up the phone and start dialing.
That's the
All
Gary
right.
V that I
All
wanted
right.
to see.
I don't give a
Yes.
shit if you think that you've made it because you got a pool in your backyard.
Thank
Well,
you.
guess what? I've seen people that don't have as much money as you with a pool in their front yard and it's above ground. What's the difference? Get out there and make some more videos.
Wow.
Oh my God. This is what I need is someone yelling at me.
That's Miles M. Forget Gary
That would
V. You
help.
got Miles M over here. Miles.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Erika, you be good now.
You too. Thanks for taking my call.
Have a good one.
Oh, that's good.
We should start an alien podcast, and you can take the dreamers approach, and I'll take the pessimistic approach, Charlie, and we can just go at it for
That
hours.
sounds good. I'll just say yes to whatever they say. I don't care. I'm open. You
Should we
know?
do another caller?
Sure. What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing today?
Good. Belly on up to the bar, my guy.
Oh yeah. Where you guys sitting today?
Well, we're at my cabin.
Oh,
Yeah, we're having some beers here, some cabin beers.
doing anything with those Temu tools this weekend?
Oh my
Charlie's got the
God.
torch still at his cabin,
I do.
and
yeah.
he said it's been a big hit.
Yeah, my nieces and nephews love the blowtorch.
So if you guys want to go check out that Temu video, go to mine or Charlie's page and find the video something like we bought Temu tools so you don't have to.
There's no way that chainsaw still survived.
Where
It's
is
at my
it?
house. It's at my house.
Oh, so it hasn't been used because there are no trees in Fargo.
No, there's not.
Have you used it though?
No.
On a bush or something?
Nope.
Short shrub?
Nope.
No.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
Mm.
I think I should put them in a case on the wall.
That'd be kind of
like
cool.
kind of like a museum.
Little shadow box.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're buying so much stuff now. I don't know where you're gonna put all of it.
Dude, you're telling me, dude, and my wife's starting to get worried about it. Stuff shows up to the door and she's like, what the hell is this now? It's
steak.
There's a price to pay for being a YouTuber, and it turns out it's a lot. So if you guys could watch our videos, that would be great to make it. I have a better argument with my wife why we need to be buying all of this stuff.
Maybe you can do like a series of trying to resell all my team.
That actually is a good idea.
He is gonna do that.
I am gonna do that. Yeah. Here's all the stuff I've bought over the last year. I'm now gonna try and sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
And then do your over how far in the hole you are, or maybe maybe you could upsell it. Maybe a game.
Can I sell anything for more?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd have Charlie Barron sign it, and then it would go for more.
You're damn right it would, Miles. You're damn right.
I'm nice to you.
It'll. Thank you. So, Matt, right? Matt, what's on your mind?
So the main thing I wanted to ask you guys, well, before I get to my question, where do you think like the appropriate cutoff is for people that you are like societally required to send a happy birthday text to?
Thank you.
I think it's too big right now. I think we got too many people in the web, and I'm trying to cut it down.
Nobody wants to spend their birthday getting back to texts that just say "Happy Birthday!" !
Exactly. But then when it's their birthday, then you feel like you got to do it too.
Nope.
And it's just a cycle that we can't get out of.
If you're not saying anything more than happy birthday, just save them time on their birthday.
Do you know what I just thought of? Genius idea.
Yeah.
Apple needs to come out with a feature where it's you just flip it on and it's auto reply to birthday messages. You know how they sort messages by like spam and stuff now?
Uh-huh.
There needs to be a section of happy birthday messages. You don't get a notification and you can just turn it on that it automatically just sends thanks back to them and you never have to see them.
And basically what you're doing is like Facebook when they put your birthday on and then people would feel so overwhelmed. They would do a post the next day saying, oh my gosh,
I'm so overwhelmed.
With all the birthday. Because no human should have to have that many people saying happy birthday. We were not built to have that many people. Humans were meant to have like 20 people say happy birthday max if they had a family of 12. I think
whoever I see that day and like that's it. And then like, my mom, my dad, and we'll cut it off there.
There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I would say immediate family, you probably should be saucing happy birthday messages.
Exactly. We got those guys.
And then like I have a few close friends that I'll send happy birthday to on their birthday. But other than that.
The issue is we're doing them like, all the aunts, all the uncles, all the cousins.
Yeah. I've never
seen them all. But the issue is like my mom, my dad, and my brother will send them out. So then I'm the asshole of the family if I'm the only one not sending it right now.
When do you find out? Like, where does being an asshole show up? Do they call you out in person?
No, they don't, but I feel it internally.
Then who fucking cares? You know what I mean?
Good point.
There's so many times when like I'll get a message and I'll be like, God, I just really don't want to respond to this. And I'm like, and then I weigh the options. I'm like, can I take this one off the chin, even if they call me out in person? Can I handle them being mad about it in person? And if the answer is yes, I just don't respond.
You said that happened to you?
I've got one cousin, and her birthday is like right before Christmas. So we were all together around Christmas time. And she's kind of like me. She's kind of anti-birthdays too. And she noticed. She was like, oh, I realized like, your mom, your brother, your dad, they all sent me birthday texts. You didn't. And I said to her face, I was like, yeah, like, can we just be done with this? Like, I don't want one on my birthday. She's like, yeah, no, we're good. So that one, I got one down out of the way.
Nice, dude. Nice. And I feel like a lot of people would be interested in this conversation. You know what? And then we could dial it down to the people who need a happy birthday text. Because some people, they're not getting it.
Who does need a happy birthday text?
I don't know. Maybe someone who doesn't have a lot of people saying happy birthday. Those people, let's text them. How
are we supposed to figure out who they are?
I don't know. That was as far as the idea got. But yeah, the point is we look, you know what? I've been told that I'm a bad communicator. Okay. but I resent that. I am a.
You've never been told that.
Oh, me, Miles? No, it's true. I've been told I'm a bad communicator.
You're not only a bad communicator, you're also a bad communicee. Basically getting information as well as giving information.
I am a.
And the greatest example that you know that you're bad at receiving information is we were on the phone call yesterday and he said, when are you going to be here? I said 7:45. And then later in the conversation, when you were talking about ordering pizza, and I had to make sure that you knew we weren't going to be there for another hour and a half, so you didn't order the pizza, and by the time we got there cold, and you got mad at me for saying, Miles, you already told me that we were going to be there at 7:45. Why did you say it again? It's because I said it's a 50-50 shot on whether you remembered I said it the first time.
And the pizza was wrong.
And the pizza was wrong. Dude, this is how crazy. Listen, is this, Matt, is this not a psycho move? Charlie ordered a supreme pizza with meat on it and a veggie pizza. And the veggie pizza was a large and the supreme pizza was a medium. Is that not a crazy move to have the meat be the smaller pizza?
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
Yeah, because I didn't order it, Matt. Okay. I ordered 2 large pies. It wasn't my fault, okay? And by it wasn't my fault, I mean like 50% chance it was my fault, but
you weren't paying attention.
So what? Guess what, Miles? Pizza was free. Suck a toe, all right? So the big toe. And so listen, Matt, are you Catholic?
I am.
See, this is it. Catholics should not have text messaging. Catholics and text messaging do not mix. We have too much Catholic guilt that we are thinking. You know what Protestants do when they don't text someone happy birthday? They never think about it. They never think about it.
It's funny.
Well, so the issue is, Charlie.
Yeah, the non-denomies are just like, I got a text. Yeah, I don't care about it.
Yeah, they don't give a
I'll
shit.
wake up and I just got a text from my mom already being like, and she'll text like in our family group chat and it goes out to all 4 of us. And it's like, hey, it's Uncle So-and-so's birthday. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday. So then the whole rest of the day, I'm just thinking about, should I do it?
Yeah.
Should I not do it? If I do it, I got to make sure I do it like at least an hour apart from when my brother's going to do it. Because then it's going to look like we're both doing it because we were both told to do
And
it.
is one of your brothers a total suck up and sends it right away?
He definitely does.
Oh,
but there's a couple times where like my mom will forget whose like birthday it is and she won't text us till like 4 or 5 p.m. So then I'll have to like text my brother and be like, when are you sending out yours? Because I can't send it at the same time.
What a waste of time and energy, man.
I know.
You know what?
I mean, you could just send it as well. Like instead of sitting all day worrying about it, if you just send it and you move on.
He's not capable.
I could.
He's not capable.
I'm not capable
because
I don't think I should be sending it in the first place.
Then don't and never think about it again, man.
He can't because he was raised with the fear of hell in his soul. Okay? So give him a break. You know what, Matt? I'll say this. You remind me a lot of me. And I'm not a bad communicator, and neither are you. We are great communicators if it's 1993. In 1993, we were you send us a message, you will get a reply in 2 to 3 business days, but depending on your proximity to my home.
That is true. Know? Communication is relative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you call me, I'll answer it.
Yeah.
And I'll be happier.
We can confirm that today. We did that today.
Yeah, you called and he answered. Yeah, because you can do something else while you're on the phone. It's kind of like an interactive podcast while you putz in your garage. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with a little call. Yeah. Do you ever get someone on the phone where they're talking a little slow and you're like trying to like speed it up like a podcast? You know, can we bump this up to 2x speed?
Do you ever talk to someone on the phone and they start going off on side tangents that don't matter at all and you wish you could just skip that part of the podcast?
Oh, I wonder who he's talking about right now. Miles, did you see my hummingbird feeders out there? Look at that.
I did actually. I said something to Jared about it.
No, I don't use the dyed color in there because that's not good for the hummingbird.
We fucking know.
Oh, the dyed color's not good for them?
No,
dude.
No.
Ours, we got the red color.
Get out there and get rid of it. What are you doing, Matt?
I'm not
use your Catholic powers for good.
You put yellow 5 in my hummingbird feeder. I want the
what happens to the birds? Are they just falling out of the sky because of the red food dye?
Well, I don't know. I'm not following a hummingbird around all day, Matt. but I've
You
heard
seem
That
like
would
you
be
had read
so
up on the
hard.
subject.
Imagine trying to follow a hummingbird around all day. They move so fast.
it gives them liver problems, I think. You know? And
I'm going to have to relay that message up top to make sure we change our hummingbird feed.
you want to send a text right now that matters? Send it to your mom. Tell her to dip the
I
dye.
will.
Let's get rid of it.
As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to send that.
Sugar
I might send
water.
a link along with it. She's not going to believe me.
Well, tell her I said so. Then she really won't believe you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So who's that? Who were you talking to?
Yeah. Charlie, who?
Do you ever feel like there's movement fatigue, Charlie? We
With
have
hummingbirds?
With social media, we now have so many movements that it just is exhausting. That you just are like, do I really need to get on the hummingbirds don't need dye in their shit movement?
It's
You know what I mean?
It's not. Please, there are things to get exhausted about, and it's not a movement. It's just like hummingbirds are sick and like cool, and
I
we
know,
don't
but
need
a
them.
movement needed to alert.
It doesn't need to be a
everyone that
movement.
that's
Doesn't
thing.
need to be a movement.
But-
Doesn't need to be a friggin' movement. It's just don't put the red shit in the
I
dye.
know,
That's
but-
it.
But where did you hear the hummingbirds are dying thing?
In a birder magazine. Okay? Did you want me to admit it? Huh?
So Charlie, actually, how would I be a worse Catholic if I don't feed the hummingbirds or if I feed them with the red dye?
It's true. That's the Catholic conundrum right there, Charlie. And you're caught. You're dead to
No,
rights.
I'm not that cut. That's
What's
a false.
so we just don't feed the hummingbirds anymore,
a-
even if I have access to no hummingbird feed that
It's-
doesn't have dye in it.
It's a false choice. Hey, do I feed my child formaldehyde or just not feed them? You feed them freaking oatmeal, dude. Okay? Get a pot out, put it on your stove, put sugar in there and water, and mix it up into a little molasses thing or whatever the hell the recipe is. Pour that in the feeder. Frick. Do I got to explain everything?
Right, but
to you?
hummingbirds can eat on their own. They don't even need the feeder. Like
They
your kid,
can, but
your
it's
kid
fun to
can't
see
feed on
them,
their own.
dude. It's fun to see them come up to the
So
window and like,
why-
look at
so
that thing.
Why
It's
do
like
you
God's
need to put
helicopter.
them in danger by needing to see them with a feeder?
I'm not putting them in danger. I'm helping them suckle along the way, Miles.
I think we're
Okay.
making them lazy too.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll accept that argument.
Let's start
That
a
just-
new movement to get rid of all of hummingbird feeders.
Now he
'cause
wants
it's-
another movement. Now,
But this is how
you guys think
society
there's-
is these
You
days.
just want your movements.
No, I don't.
Miles.
That's how I'm saying. I'm pointing out the craziness of how many movements there are. And I'm not saying that some movements aren't good. I'm saying it's good, but there's so many that it's like, God, how do I keep up?
There is movement fatigue. I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you. You could just said that right away.
Well, you were going on the hummingbird.
There's so many movements.
I like a good hummingbird. I almost said I like a good Hummer. I was like, don't put that in. That'll get us flagged. You know. Oh.
I don't think that would have got us flagged. I think we would have been fine.
Yeah, I didn't know. Do you know that that's like an old timey phrase for?
I understand what it is.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till recently. I was like, that's hilarious. I never knew that. Matt, how you doing over there? Sorry, we got a little going on this end.
No, that was good.
Yeah. But anyways, text people like it's 1993, and that works great for birthdays because you already missed their birthday. You'll get them next year. And if you really want to appreciate your birthday, you get them a few days before their birthday so they know you appreciate them. And also, you're not overwhelming them on their birthday because the other end of it is way more exhausting. To have to tell all these people individually, thank you, exhausting. Forget about it. It's for the birds.
Yeah. Then the big issue is like you find someone like the last 4 texts you have is just happy birthday, thank you, happy birthday, thank you.
I
happy
do
birthday,
have those
thank
people,
you. And there's
yeah.
just it's at some point we got to cut it off here.
Well, just start cutting it off now. Just,
I might,
yeah.
but then it might could get awkward if I'm not saying them, and then I just get like 3 happy birthdays in a row.
All you have to do is evaluate if you're willing to take a confrontation off the chin. Can you take a punch in a conversation and be okay with it?
And I'll say this, you can. And from my limited boxing experience, the more punches you take, the easier they are to take,
That's true.
you know?
So if you're like, I don't really want to respond to them, and they call you out in person, if you can stomach them calling you out and being like, yeah, I didn't feel like it. Sorry. And you can move on with your life and you're fine. then you don't have to send out the text messages.
And
It might just like come to a head when like they all realize at the same time, and then we're like all together for like Christmas or Thanksgiving, and someone's like, Matthew didn't wish me a happy birthday, and the next person's like, you know what, me too.
And again,
And then I
sometimes
got like 7 people on my ass.
could you handle getting jumped by your entire family? And if you can
think I
handle
could.
that mentally, then don't even worry about it.
I think I could.
I mean, and another thing, is it just family you're wishing happy birthday, or are you wishing like friends and tangential friends happy birthday?
I do not wish my friends happy birthday.
Okay.
I think that's weird.
Okay, so it's just
Like,
your family.
If I live near you, yeah. If I live near a friend, like obviously, like when our birthdays are, we're like, oh, we'll go out for drinks and yada yada. And I'll like say it to their face, but I'm not texting them.
Yeah. Well, how many people are in your family?
Immediate family, there's me plus 3, and then got like 5 or 6 cousins that I like have to wish happy, that are all kind of like the same age too.
Right.
And we're only doing it because our parents are telling us to.
Well, I mean, you for sure are. The rest of them.
I also think that
The other ones are too. I don't
our-
talk to them that often that they would know when my birthday is.
Okay.
I also think our parents are coming from a generation where communication like that mattered more. Where now we're communicating with everybody all the time, that we just don't care, and we view it as like, oh, there was no effort put into sending a text message, so why am I even doing it? But if you send someone a
True.
birthday card, that's going to mean more, you know?
Yeah.
Well, those were good though, because the birthday cards, like, someone would send the birthday card and they'd be like from aunt, uncle, cousin, and cousin. You got like all 4 done in one card.
Correct. We got to get back
And
to that.
and only one person had to handle it.
That's actually, let's bring that back. Yeah. Let's bring that back. Because then you gotta think about it.
Take the Christmas card approach to birthdays.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or on the Christmas card, say, and also happy birthday this year. Get it in early.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people having birthdays this year. This is your happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point about the friends though, like I don't tell my friends when my birthday is. Like obviously when it comes up, like, oh yeah, today's my birthday, or it's coming up on Saturday, whatnot. But then I'll get like texts from people, and it's like, how did you know it was my birthday?
Well,
Like, why are you?
It's either you told them they're on Facebook.
I don't have Facebook though.
Well, then you have it on Snapchat.
But who's going on Snapchat still?
I'm not.
I mean, exactly. I'm too young for Facebook, but I'm too old for Snapchat. So it's like, who's looking at these?
I don't know, dude. This is like
Don't
just
send me the
something that I
text.
can't help you with. I don't know.
Don't send me the birthday text. I don't want it.
Oh.
What is an appropriate thing to send a text message about? Because me and my buddies were discussing that we only text each other if there's a reason to text, in terms of like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You want to hang out? But we don't text each other and just go like, how was your weekend? Because it's
Yeah, you
just
can't do that.
unnecessary. It's just
You can't do
unnecessary.
that.
Because when we do get together, then we have nothing to talk about if we're texting each other about stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fun. Like most of my friends, I won't even text individually. Like if I want to text my buddy, I'll like text in a group chat with like 2 other guys and be like, yo, how was this? Because like for some reason, it's just weird if I text them individually.
And how old are you?
I'm 25.
That lines up.
That lines up.
That tracks.
I don't know. I'm a big group chat texter.
Yeah. You like an audience.
I do, and the audience appreciates it too, because then they don't have to ask.
Well,
You get it all done at
Okay,
once.
but also hold on here. Okay. I'll play a little devil's advocate for you
I
here.
like it.
You're sitting here bitching about getting too many text messages. What if your friends are sitting there being like, fucking Matt should have just sent that to him privately. I don't need to be getting these notifications in this group message about something that they're talking about.
That's not my problem.
Well, Matt, we figured it out. You are the problem.
Well, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's more so, how do I get everyone else to bend to my way so that I'm no longer the problem?
I see now. This is
You can't have both, though. You can't be Catholic and not give a shit about anything.
I was just going to say, yeah, this is some retaliatory Catholicism
Oh,
thinking now. You're resenting the fact that you got so much guilt that you're now making it everyone else's problem, which I do often. Right, Miles?
Yes. without a doubt.
Yeah. Which is okay. That's all right. Nothing you got to confess today, but get there this week, okay?
All right, I'll be there.
All right, Matt. Well, hey, thanks for calling in, my guy.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right. You watch for deer out there.
You too.
And get your ash to mass.
It's Monday.
It doesn't matter.
Appreciate it, guys.
Later, dude. Yeah. Miles, that's why I text you after your birthday. Like, hey, dude, I know I missed your birthday, but happy birthday.
So what's really nice is I know like 3 people that have the same birthday as you, Charlie.
Yeah.
So 1, you're not special. 2, it's actually very nice because I just have to remember like one day, and I can get 3 birds with 1 stone.
That's nice. Do you send us all the same text?
Yeah, I just copy.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
So if you ever get one that just says, "Hey, insert name," you know that I just forgot to put your name in there.
I was curious.
There's a way through like the Shortcuts app where like if you get a text that says happy birthday, you can program it so your phone says like thank you or something too.
All right, we'll do a video on how to do it and throw it in this episode right here. Do the tutorial.
Might be just a link, but yeah.
No, fucking you do it, Jared.
All right.
That would be funny if we started making Jared do tutorials of stuff that we talk about on the podcast that inserts in the podcast.
That would be great.
Idea. Could be a good idea.
That would be great.
Very
Just to add
interactive.
so much work to his.
Just stressing about it.
I got to do this tutorial. We're like talking about how the pyramids were built, and he's got to come up with a tutorial on how the pyramids were built.
That's actually a great idea, dude. That is a great idea.
I'm up all night trying to figure it out.
He just says aliens do exist. That's the tutorial.
All right. Is that it, Jared? Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Bellied Up Podcast. Have a great week. Remember to tip your bartender.
And don't forget to change your air filter, which I just did here.
Okay, hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye now. Toodaloo.